What is going on, Herd? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another video. Today is a video that I didn't really anticipate of making initially when this DLC came out, but because we did make a tutorial for both blackjack and 3-card poker, it only leaves one more table game to really make a tutorial for, and that is roulette. Now, I will admit, the other two games I have been a dealer of, and I've dealt many times. Roulette, not so much. Actually, there is no roulette wheels or craps tables in the state of Minnesota where I deal. I have never dealt this game. However, that does not mean that I have not played this game. And I do know each of the bets. I know the basics of it. If these are normal payouts, I also know generally what those are. If not, I might have to refresh my memory and look them up, but like the odds of what each are. But you can really pull away a lot of money on this table in one run. You can lose a lot of money on this table in one run as well. Now, if you look at my chip count over there, it's a little lower than, it was. We're not going to talk about that. We might have taken a hard loss in the casino the other night, okay? But wait, like I said, not what this video is about, okay? Not what it's about. What this video is about is, I should have read that because I always skip past that. It tells you the basics. Okay. It's going to time me. You son of a gun. What are you timing me for? We'll see what happens when the timer goes out, but we got some things to talk about. First off, let's talk about the column. So you can bet on these. It looks like it's a $10 table. So your minimum bet is $10, and you can put that all over the table. You have 30 seconds to do this. So you can put a bet here if you want. That means if the little ball in there lands on any of those numbers, you're going to get paid out 2-to-1. That means you're going to get paid 2 chips for every 1 chip you put out. These are the outside column bets. We also have some more outside bets over here. So you can bet this one, which is 1 through 18, which, of course, it highlights that nicely. All right, I guess it's going to make us watch this. As I said, numbers 1 through 18, if the ball lands on that, if you bet that spot, you're going to get paid for that. The opposite is numbers 19 through 36. You can bet on odd numbers, meaning the ball is going to fall on an odd number. You can bet, on the contrary, even numbers, betting the ball is going to fall on an even number. And you can bet all of these at once if you really want to. Not necessarily the strategy, but we'll get into that. And then you're betting these two are colors. It's going to land on a red number. It's going to land on a black number. Pretty simple. Then accordingly, you have the first 12, the second 12, and the third 12 numbers. Of course, it highlights it. If it falls on numbers 1 through 12, numbers 13 through 24, those are it. So these are your outside bets. You have 2 numbers within the wheel. That single zero and double zero. I'm trying to teach the herd some stuff here, okay? Damn it. You can see over here you have, it actually landed on double zero. So you would bet double zero. If you had any money on that, you would have gotten paid out on that run. And single zero is on the other side of the wheel. It's a single zero. So you would wonder why you bet that. It's because the payout is really high. I'll give you guys all the payouts in the very end of this video, but just know that they are high. So you can bet a bunch of individual numbers if you want. You notice how it's highlighting numerous if we go on the line. There's 3 types of bets here that you can do to highlight numerous different numbers. You can bet on the line. That means if any of these 6 numbers are going to be selected because it's on that vertical line that we're highlighted on, we can go over here, wherever, whatever 6 numbers we want to bet on. Let's do that. All right, so right now we're betting on those 3. We can also do a corner bet. So we'll do a corner bet. That's only highlighting 4, but that pays out higher because it's less chances of winning. Then we'll just bet on a bunch of individual numbers. We'll just throw a bunch of cash out there. Let's say it's going to fall on a red and I like even numbers. Oh, it's locking me out. Now we're going to look at the wheel cam. I think of all the games, this one's probably the most simple. It's just knowing all the crazy payouts in it. And it's really hard on the dealer because you got to know all the different payouts. So we got a red 34. That's an even number. It's a red number. I won 20 chips. I don't even know what the hell I was betting out there either. Let's do a little bit different a betting technique. Let's say we really like red, so we're going to lay a few chips down there. Again, we like the evens, and we think it's going to fall in this column. Oh, we can put a whole bunch of bets out there. Okay, let's just keep rocking and rolling here. Let's just keep going. Evens, let's put our money down. And let's bet this line and this line. Maybe this one too. We really think this one's going to be hot. Oh, she's cutting us off. What's it falling on? Red 7. So that's an odd number, but it is red. We didn't bet anything on 7, so we were off on that. But we made $300 on that, and I think we bet quite a bit more than $300. But again, we have a line bet. The line bet is going to be 6 numbers. Okay, we'll just do this. We have a street bet. A street bet is right here. We're selecting this row, whatever, just the 3. And then we have a corner bet, which is the corner here. Now let's go back to this. Let's say even, let's say red, and let's bet this column because all of our numbers are there. Let's bet a little bit in this column too, just in case. Cutting us off. So like I said, I feel like this one's probably the easiest one. There's not a ton of strategy. You're just hoping that the ball falls. Well, there is some strategy, betting strategy, but you're really just hoping that the ball falls on whatever you're betting out there. Betting individual numbers, because there's 36 numbers, pays you 35 to 1, meaning that you're going to get 35 chips to every one chip. All right, it's red and it's a odd number, so we really only got paid out on our red diamond, and because 25 wasn't anywhere near our top bet column, so it was down here. All right, let's bet a little bit more strategically. Let's do column 1 again. How much did I put out there? 80. Let's do 100 out there in column 1, and then let's bet that it's going to fall black. We'll do 250 out there on that. So we're hoping for anything highlighted there, and we're hoping that it also falls on a black number. The epic slow zoom. Come on, black. Oh, 00. That's not good. We lose everything. It's not black, nor is it in the column 1. So that's the rough odds of having the two separate. Some roulette tables don't have the 00. They only have the single 0. Yeah, we got took there for some money. Let's try that one more time. Let's do black again. We'll put our... We'll put 250 out on black, and let's bet the first 12. Let's do a line bet on this one. Let's do a corner bet right in here, and a corner bet right in here, and a corner bet right in here. And then let's do a street bet on this one, and leave it at that. And since we got our money up here, let's do this again. We don't have the best luck, so we bet $460 on the table right there. I haven't really been paying attention to the total bets going out, but whatever. Last time we just lost completely. We don't want them to, we're not betting 0 or 00, so we don't want those to fall into that. It is black and it is even. We did bet black. It's number 8. That's in row 2. We got a corner bet getting paid out there. Yeah, we're kind of in that range. We got $11.90 out there. So we got $1,190 off that bet. Let's do one more, guys. Is this making sense? I was going to say, don't you dare fall in there. So it went high. We lost a bunch of money. It did go column 1. It was red. We bet odd, right? So 660 is what we got out of that. I didn't see exactly what we spent, but I think we might have actually made a little bit of money on that. We would have made a lot more if all the money we were playing here was up here. So we began talking about odds. Let's knock out the odds here really quick. You have your outside bets. Your outside bets are, first off, your columns, so you can bet on your columns. That pays 2 to 1. You can bet on rows, which are over on the other side. That also pays 2 to 1. That pays 2 to 1, both of them, because they have the same amount of odds. You have a 1 out of 12 chance of winning, that it falls into whatever number. You have your even money payouts. These are your even money payouts, meaning if you put 1 chip down, you're going to get 1 chip. These are 2 to 1, meaning you're going to get 2 chips for every 1 chip that you bet if you win. So, again, 19 to 36... 1 to 18, those are the numbers that you're betting specifically. Even numbers, odd numbers, you're getting half of a chance of winning. Black, red, all of these give you almost half the chance. If there was no 0 and 00 on the wheel, then it would be a perfect 50-50 chance. But not only is there a single 0, there's a 00 as well. Now, I'm also forgetting about the split bet. You can do a split bet, which is just 2 numbers wherever you want, either on top of each other or next to each other, wherever you want. So that leaves us with our individual bets. So you have the line bet that covers 6 numbers. It pays 5 to 1. You have a corner bet. It covers 4 numbers. It pays 7 to 1. You have the street bet, which covers 3 numbers. It pays 11 to 1. And then you also, I forgot about this, you have a split bet. So you can be just 2 numbers wherever you want, either on top of each other, next to each other, wherever you want. And that pays 17 to 1, meaning you're going to get 17 chips for every 1 chip you put out there of this equal denomination. So that leaves just 0 and 00. These are treated as individual numbers, just like all of these, so they pay out the same, 35 to 1. You can split bet them like this. Now, if you split bet them, it's going to pay out the odds of split betting. So if I split bet like this, I'm going to get paid out with the split. It's 17 to 1, because I'm playing 2 chances at winning. If I bet the single, anywhere on the board, 35 to 1. So that is why you see people play single numbers, because if their single number does hit, even if it's only 10 bucks, they're going to make $350 off of that. So hopefully this tutorial was decent enough for you guys. I know this game looks a lot more confusing than it really is. I think we did an in-depth enough job for you guys out there to understand exactly what everything is. We did give you guys the exact payouts as well, so you can understand what you're losing and what you're winning and why you won it. If you did appreciate this video and the other table games tutorials, or if you have not checked out the other table games tutorials, we have a tutorial for 3-card poker, we have a tutorial for blackjack, And obviously those are the three most skill-based games in the casino. Slots is just a game of chance. To spin the wheel is a game of chance. And I mean, there is strategy to the horse racing with the algorithm that GTA puts in, but we'll talk about that in an upcoming video. I want to talk about the odds and strategies and stuff like that in its own video. With that said, guys, as I was saying, leave a like below if you did enjoy this. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. There'll be more casino-oriented content coming, more motorsports content coming, and there's going to be some new content that none of you guys really have much clue about coming in the extended future. So, with that said, this guy's trying to get right in my face. As always, I hope you all stay happy out there. Please stay positive like this guy here, and we will definitely speak to you next time.